School alone is definitely a challenge, but adding an entire pandemic on top of that makes it even harder. Last year's virtual students especially had a hard time adapting to their new way of learning, and this year many of them have come back to the in-person learning environment.
As a virtual learner, my schedule was pretty easy. I woke up at like 6:30 and got up and got ready by doing my daily basics, such as brushing my teeth, and then coming back in my room, getting my school stuff together, and starting school at 7:41.
I usually woke up at like 12 and then started my work and ended at like 5.
Transitioning to full-time virtual learning was definitely not an easy task, so it took some time for the virtual students to get the hang of things.
It was hard for me to transition because I was so used to just doing doing in-person school, to the point where I didn't know how it was going to go. I honestly thought I was going to fail all my classes because of it.
With everything going on last school year, it was hard to find ways to benefit everyone. Mr. Diggs shares what it was like from an administrator's perspective to face these challenges.
As people got used to either the situation, they wanted to come back to school or they wanted to leave the school, I think as an administrator, just whenever you can't give somebody what they want, you have that hard feeling in your stomach, because you really want the students to have everything that they want.
Returning to in-person learning this school year wasn't easy for virtual learners, but they eventually got used to a normal schedule.
It was pretty difficult to getting late to every class and getting a tardy.
Not knowing where my way around the school was a little bit challenging the first week, but I got the hang of where all my classes were, and now I know a solid way to get to all my classes.
Being back in person results in less distractions for the students, and it allows them to be in an open social environment.
I feel a lot better being back in person because I feel as if it's easier because I actually have kids around me to talk to and teachers, and it's less distracting.
It is so much easier to not get distracted.
Virtual students have had to conquer several challenges within the past year and must do their best to keep moving forward as the pandemic continues. From Hempfield Happenings, I'm Liv Anderson.